I've been concentrating on Jake all night.
You couldn't sleep?
Mostly I walked around and then eventually the sun came up.
Well, you should have woken me up. We could have talked.
Thanks. Thanks. But this is stuff I needed to think about on my own.
I understand.
After today, my life's gonna change forever.
Hey, only in wonderful ways. And for a bride who hasn't slept, I gotta tell you, Paulina, you're glowing.
I am?
Yeah. Maybe it's because you're at peace with your decision.
Yeah, I guess that's it. It means so much that you're standing up for me today. I'm really gonna need your support, Amanda.
Hey, I got the best view in the house. And even better, I get to stand next to my sister.
I am so lucky to have you.
I'm lucky to have you, too. Oh, God. Daddy would be so proud of you.
I hope so.
So, did you, open that gift Jake left for you?
Not yet, no.
Come on, let's get to it.
Maybe when we get to the farm.
No, wait, are you kidding? This day cannot officially start until we see Jake's idea of a wedding gift. Come on.
I don't know what went wrong.
Sorry, Spencer. If you're gonna blame someone, you should blame me.
You? Why?
Yeah, I was up late working on the computer last night, and I was probably thinking about the wedding today and forgot to shut the computer off.
Now, Jake, concentration is vital to avoid making any mistakes. But in this case, I understand.
All right, any new info?
Nope. All's quiet on the Cory front. Now we can get down to the important matter at hand. Your wedding. By the end of the day, you'll be one step closer to having everything you want.
No, Paulina is everything that I want.
Yes. Well, that's your personal life. When you come back up the aisle, we'll focus on your business life.
Yeah, well, aren't we forgetting one small detail, like, my honeymoon?
Well, as long as you make it brief and to the point, because next week, the stockholders' meeting will bring us closer to Rachel Cory's demise and control of Cory Publishing.
Rachel Cory is working like a dog to secure those votes, Spencer. I think we have one tough nut to crack.
Jake, you must believe.
Spencer, if I can believe that I'm about to marry the woman I love, then I can believe in anything.
You know, my father taught me that there's a pot of gold at the end of every rainbow. But you have to make your own rainbow. And you must stick to it, true to course. Now are you with me? All the way. Excellent.
Your father sounds like a very wise man.
And a very good man. I'm just sorry that he never lived to see my success.
Neither did mine.
That's a pity. Because every father wants his son to have a better life than he did.
You sound like you're, talking about Grant and Ryan.
It shows. I'm sorry, it shouldn't. This is your wedding.
No, you have every right to be concerned about your sons.
I'm extremely worried, Jake. But I have to be realistic. I know that if I offered my help, they'd turn it down.
Well, maybe that will change.
Maybe. But in the meantime, I'm grateful for what I have. I'm glad you stuck with our deal.
So am I. You know, Spencer, for the first time in my life, I can see the end of the rainbow, and my pot of gold is Paulina.
Keep loving her, Jake. Keep loving her the way you do. And the two of you will have a very happy life.
Won't be long now until it's official.
Are you expecting someone?
No. Who is it?
Jake, it's Kevin.
Yeah, they told me you were in here, but I didn't believe them.
Yeah, well, I must have done something very, very wrong in my lifetime, and now this is payback. Listen, do me a favor, help me out over here.
Oh, what? Oh, you mean a tough cookie like you can't
open the door, please. Thank you. Can you get me the other tray over there?
You know, weddings put you in a lovely mood.
Yeah, well, my mother's out of town, and I got stuck with food duty. I never knew that family ties included minding the store. Right here.
What's this?
I don't know, put it somewhere. Say, silverware.
Oh, no. First, you tell me why you called me 3 times and left messages for me to meet you here.
Because I'm worried about my mother.
Have you heard from Felicia?
No. That's the problem. Have you?
No. You know, I'm no good with canopies.
Well, improvise, would you? Just take off like this. Very easy.
Yeah.
Now, look, you know, I really think that this is like the worst thing that could possibly happen. I mean, aren't you supposed to have a normal life or something? And here she is going from the rehab right into a film studio. I mean, come on, how many normal actors do you know?
None. They're all freaks. Look, we'll just have to see how Felicia is when she gets back.
Yeah, but even Jenna said that this Bo Wexler guy, who really sounded hunky-dory about Ma on the telephone, really didn't seem like such a good guy. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know. I wasn't there.
So what do I do? I mean, do I call Felicia?
You know, didn't you learn your lesson? You can't solve your mother's problems.
I don't want to solve her problems, but I am her daughter, and I just want to make sure that she's a functioning human being.
Oh, so what if you can't, huh? I mean, you gotta stop trying to guide your mother's life. You're starting to sound like Jenna.
Please.
You know better than that, and so do I.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on, you're not hard to read, sunshine. You're at a wedding, you just broke up with your boyfriend.
Whoa, stop the presses.
Oh, come on, you didn't call me here to talk about your mother's drinking problem, did you? You called me because you didn't want to go to this wedding alone.
Terrible for you, I do.
Yeah, well, don't.
It's just that why break up on a wedding day? It's terrible timing.
I don't know, today, tomorrow, any day. I mean, come on. This is bound to happen sooner or
But
later.
you loved her.
That's life. I go with the flow.
What flow? You and I were in New York together. You chartered a plane to come home early and see Marley.
Yes, I did, but that was 2 months ago.
2 months ago? How much can happen in 2 months that all of a sudden you don't even care anymore? You don't want to try? Is that what you're saying?
No, look, Jenna, to be honest with you, I really didn't expect this relationship to last forever. I don't expect any relationship to last forever.
Well, how long do you expect them to last?
I don't know. What's perfect today isn't always perfect tomorrow. There's no timetable on it.
But there's no perfect person either.
That's right. If there was, I wouldn't be able to have those wild hot tub parties now, would I?
Well, sometimes the private ones are the best ones, Dennis.
Yes, and sometimes life is more exciting when you're out there meeting new people instead of being tied down all the time.
Sorry, that's a cop-out.
You think so, huh?
Yeah. Haven't you ever thought about settling down, having a family?
Oh, you mean like marriage?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because marriage implies monogamy, and that is just not the natural order of things.
Since when?
Come on, Jenna, wake up. People get married, and 5 minutes later, after they say their wedding vows, they got their eye on another partner already.
No, I disagree with you. Everyone is not like that.
I tried marriage. I said my vows, and I got burnt, okay?
Okay, so what are you going to do now? Sleep around? Until maybe one day you'll meet somebody whose name you just might remember in the morning?
I don't know.
All
I
that?
don't know, okay? To me, it's a rush. That's what's exciting about it.
Just hope you realize that casual sex is much more life-threatening than skydiving.
Jenna, listen, I appreciate you trying to help me, okay? But people in a monogamous, permanent relationship just can't understand why everybody doesn't live their lives that way.
Meaning me.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I don't expect you to understand. Marley didn't either.
Well, I think I understand her point of view now.
Oh, well, it figures. Sooner or later you would. The two of you are very much alike, especially in the virtue department.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope you realize that relationships take a lot of commitment and sacrifice and work. Maybe that's why yours haven't worked out and haven't lasted. Sorry. I had no right to say that. It's your life.
Oh, that's fine. Don't be sorry. You don't be sorry. You're right.
I'm your friend, okay? And I care about you. And I know that one day you'll be able to give all of yourself to the right woman, okay? And call me old-fashioned, but I think she's out there somewhere. And I would hate to see you cheat yourself of that.
You know, you're a little spitfire when you want to be.
When I want to be.
You're also very passionate. I never noticed that about you before.
Holy moly, is it hot out there, Dean? Wow, unbelievable.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. So did you find Jenna?
Yeah, I did.
Well, then, I guess you saw, right?
Yeah, I saw Dennis and Jenna. Yeah, there was no big deal.
Well, you're even more laid back than I thought you'd be.
Well, I'm laid back, Maggie, because it didn't mean anything.
Well, if you say so.
Yeah, I say so. So does Maggie, the super snooper, have anything else to report at this time?
Dean, I wasn't snooping.
Oh, no?
I wasn't, no. And besides, it's not like the barn is private property or anything.
Oh, but it's not like you didn't want me to go in there and find them together, right?
Dean,
What?
listen. I'm glad it was nothing. I really am. And I'm sorry if I overreacted. But, you know, if you were my boyfriend, I would never let you leave my side. I'd glue you on. Permanently.
Oh, brother. Look, I'm gonna go check the sound levels in the sound system.
Oh, Dean, when I was at D&M to get the tapes, this came from Warren. It's a telegram. Wonder what's in it. Could be important.